Okay. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the Sweet Tooth Society podcast. I am Iled.
I'm Alana.
And I'm Rory.
And we like to review and taste and talk about candy and all things sweet and treat.
All things delicious,
and
hopefully.
Well, I feel like sometimes we will have something that's a treat that might not necessarily be a sweet
Like Alana's tin fish.
treat for some.
Treat for me.
And this month we're doing a Halloween episode. Spooky. So you could see we're all comfy cozy in our fall garb and Halloween garb, but I feel like we're missing something. I feel like we can't have a Halloween episode without costumes, and I did prepare something without telling them. So I got us some.
Oh my!
I
love
that.
it.
Well, I want the gray one because it matches
Which
my sweater.
one? There's this cat one?
No, I want the little mouse ears.
The elephant one?
Oh, yeah.
I want to be a giraffe.
I thought you would get the giraffe. I seriously, I was like, I feel like Alana's gonna pick the giraffe.
How?
I think I'm gonna be the bear ears.
I think it's a
monkey
bear.
ears. Yeah, I think I'll do these. But yeah, we needed to be actually on brand here and have a costume. So I wasn't gonna let us go without
Thank you, Eileen.
Yes, thank you for
having
planning
a costume.
ahead.
So anyway, now we're ready for our Halloween episode. This episode we are going to focus solely on fun-sized chocolate candies. So we wanted to just focus on chocolate candies because there's so much Halloween candy out there that I feel like it would be too overwhelming to try everything in one.
Especially for a second episode, that's quite the range that we just tossed ourselves into.
Right, and also Halloween is every year.
Yeah, every year we're just gonna come up with a fun new episode about a fun new Halloween treat.
Yeah, so if you like Halloween, you like fun-sized candy, you are fun-sized, let us know. And if you don't like Halloween candy, also let us know. And let us know what you don't like about it. The last episode, we had a history segment, and we do want to continue that. So I know Rory has prepared his very famous history segment.
Are we gonna have our treat
of
the
I
month
forgot.
first?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm knocking my stuff over all
Oh
over the
no!
place. All right. We have
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Reese's Pumpkins.
This is our sweet treat of the month.
As I was going through the supermarket looking for a variety pack with Butterfingers, as per Iled's request, it took so much self-restraint not to load up the cart with everything that I saw.
It's hard.
Because I also just got paid recently
Oh.
for the first time since summer vacation. So I was like, I've got adult money again, and I'm gonna spend it on candy.
And that's what
to spend it on.
That is what it is, being an adult. When I
Yeah.
was a kid, I was like, oh, when I become an adult, I'm gonna buy candy and eat sugary cereal for breakfast all the time because I can.
And do you?
I don't always have sugary cereal because my body says otherwise, but I do
As
be
an
buying
adult.
candy.
The flip side of that is, as an adult, you do care about the state of your body,
Oh.
and I would like to keep this thing up and running for a while. So.
And you're no longer on your parents' insurance, so when something happens, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I was pretty good about not blowing all of my money on candy, but when I saw the candy pumpkins, I was like, that's Halloween.
Yeah.
Every year you need at least one of these.
Yeah, that is true. I've actually never had these.
Really?
I've had the other Reese's type of candies, the Easter one is a good one. There's The Christmas ones I've had, but the Halloween ones I haven't had. Not that I think they're any different.
No, of course not.
But
I always have one of these and one of the trees, at the very least.
One of these and one of the trees.
And the trees.
Now, these shaped ones never look like what they're supposed to look like, so let's see who gets the most pumpkin-looking one.
This one's not bad.
On the front, though, it has this like little jack-o'-lantern cutout, and from what I can tell, these actually don't have a jack-o'-lantern cutout, but it is pumpkin shaped.
This is
like
they're like lightly pumpkin shaped.
Yeah,
he's getting there.
It's recognizable.
Yeah, if you told me this was a pumpkin.
Oh, yours is better than mine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me just get a better look at yours. You got a little crushed stem.
My stem is also crushed. It might be because of the packaging.
Yeah,
and they are lightly melted.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't. This shape to me just kind of reminds me of a pickle.
Oh, I do love pickles.
Me too.
All right, well,
cheers.
Sweet treat of the month.
Sweet treat of the month.
Classic.
Love a Reese's.
That is good.
You can't go wrong. Like, there are people that don't like peanut butter. There are peanut butter purists too that say the peanut butter in Reese's is not good peanut butter.
I mean, is it like quality peanut butter? No, probably not. But I love the weird, gritty peanut butter paste.
Yeah.
It has the best texture in the world. I love it.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of like a peanut butter cookie.
Yeah. It's got that. It's not smooth, but it's not chunky.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nice in between. And like, I don't know, I just really like chocolate and peanut butter together. I think that is like a really great combo. So I love that sweet treat of the month. That was a good one. I'm gonna rate it a 10 out of 10.
I'm also gonna rate it's a Reese's. It's a 10 out of 10. Like
what are you gonna say? A Reese's is not a 10 out of 10? Like,
some people might say that. If
wrong.
you think Reese's is not a 10 out of 10, let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
If you have an allergy, you get the pass.
Well, yeah.
If you have an allergy, you don't get the pass. You gotta go out and buy an EpiPen so you can try a Reese's cup.
Just man up.
Please don't try that.
Yeah,
at home.
don't. We're not liable if you give yourself an anaphylaxis.
Okay. I did, before we get to the history segment, I did want to introduce a special guest. I have my haunted painting here. We're gonna name her, right?
Yeah, I think Jezebel. It's a very haunted name. Jezebella.
Jezebella. And what's her dog's name?
Kip.
Oh. You know what? Yeah. Jezebella and Kip. That is pretty good, actually. My dog's name is Kip. Here's a picture of him.
We're gonna superimpose that.
Yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into some history.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. So, just like last time, we'll include some sources in the description, but some sources that I used heavily include a History.com article entitled How Trick-or-Treating Became a Halloween Tradition, a Smithsonian Magazine article.
We're gonna have to have like a word thing count for you.
I do this for a living. I am a history teacher, and I am constantly doing this. I cannot speak to save my life, but I do it to make money.
Well,
getting paid to yap the dream.
Getting paid to yap and not being very good at it.
History is just gossip.
It is, but it would be really nice if I could like keep my words straight.
And Rory was like, "Yeah, I'll do a podcast."
Yeah. I am brave.
Brave.
I am
a brave little elephant. Okay.
Okay. Article. Smithsonian Magazine article titled "The History of Trick-or-Treating Goes Back Centuries," and a National Geographic article titled "The History of Trick-or-Treating and How It Became a Halloween Tradition." Other sources linked below. The history of Halloween candy as a general entity is way too broad for me to fully dive into in a single episode, So I decided to focus mainly on the history of trick-or-treating. And by that I mean I tried to keep my research pretty focused and like half succeeded.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Halloween, as we know it and love it today, as you may know, is derived from the ancient Celtic tradition of Samhain. Samhain was observed by Celts in Ireland, the UK, and northern France as kind of a Day of the Dead type beat. There's actually a lot of online discourse in the modern pagan communities surrounding when the true date of Samhain should be. But nowadays it's typically observed on the evening of October 31st into November 1st. Don't know my words, don't know my months.
Oh no.
We know candy.
We do know candy.
That's all we need to know.
October 31st into November 1st. And during this time, it's said that the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest, and the dead can return to Earth. So, very similar to Day of the Dead and other, like, other...
cultures?
Yeah, there we go. Fading fast.
Oh, okay.
Some of these visitors are welcome. Ancestors of loved ones returning for a visit and a little quality time. But the Celts were not willing to blindly assume that every specter that dropped by would be a friendly one. So there was really no way to be sure that the spirits visiting you would be your spirits. But there were some precautions you could take to make sure that any unfriendly ones were kind of kept away. In the ancient world, people would dress up in animal skins to confuse any unwanted visitors and leave food out to appease them. Which is what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we got our animal skins, we got our food.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that about the animal skins. These are not made from real animals, by the way.
You're telling me these aren't elephant ears?
I know it might look it, but it's not. It's not real elephant ears.
All the details, just craftsmanship.
We're ready to scare away any unwanted entities today.
I'm ready.
I look terrifying.
Not the thing is, you look really adorable. Okay.
So they were also leaving food out to appease them. And as these traditions continued to develop, the costumes evolved into things like ghosts and demons and other get-ups that you could kind of blend in with the malevolent spirits. Like, hey, I'm one of you, I'm just another ghost. Ooh. And instead of shooing them away, just kind of get them to leave you alone.
Right.
Once the Middle Ages roll around, we see these traditions rope in another common practice of the time, something called mumming. And mumming was kind of an early form of busking. So troops of mummers would go around and sing, they would dance, they would tell jokes, they would put on plays.
Like caroling?
Is caroling mumming?
Yeah. Kind of, except...
Would they go door to door, or they would be static?
I think they did both. I think they traveled, but they would also like stand on street corners and do their shtick.
Oh.
But they would be doing this in exchange for food, money, really anything that their neighbors were generous enough to hand out to them while they were mumming. And one of the core aspects of a mumming performance was the element of disguise. Mummers always wore costumes that included some sort of mask so you couldn't see their faces. And naturally this fits in really well with the Samhain traditions of donning costumes, so it was kind of a no-brainer to merge the two together.
So like your mailman could be one of the mummers.
Yeah, and you wouldn't necessarily know.
Maybe one of my ancestors was one of the mummers.
Maybe.
Probably not, but...
So now on Samhain, or then, instead of dressing up with the sole purpose of scaring away paranormal entities, they were also doing these like mumming performances, going around, doing a little song and dance and hoping to get something in return.
Oh, so they wanted to get like monetary...
Yeah, food, some money, a drink.
Are you saying they were asking for a treat?
You might say that, yeah.
I think I see where this is going.
So, of course, when the Christians arrive on the scene and start spreading doctrine, Samhain was celebrated less and less consistently, but many of its traditions remained, especially in Ireland and parts of Scotland. And that's not to say that it disappeared completely. There are plenty of modern pagans that observe it today, I've actually been to a Samhain dinner, and it was very, very nice. There was no mumming involved. But
then could you say it was a true traditional Samhain dinner?
We ate some really good food. We did leave some of it out as like an offering. We had to cover it because it was not an offering to the cats.
Yeah, I was gonna say the raccoons love that.
Yeah, it was inside.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cats would have still gotten to it.
Oh, your cats.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But regardless, once the Christians roll into town, November 2nd is established as All Souls Day, which is another holiday meant to honor the dead, which makes it suspiciously similar to Samhain. Which is kind of the MO of Christians rolling in, taking pagan traditions and kind of updating it for their own sect and making it more palatable to their followers. So
they were like, I like this, but actually, like, we can't tell people.
And they're trying to convert as many people in the area as possible. So if you're going into, say, Ireland, where they're used to these Samhain traditions, and you go in and you say, okay, you can't do any of that stuff you used to do anymore, you got to do our stuff now, that's a hard sell.
Mm-hmm.
But being like, no, look, we've got All Souls Day, it's great, same thing.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of an easier sell.
That's similar to like what they kind of did in Cuba too, with like the religion there.
Yeah.
They just kind of put a different name on it.
Oh, they just like rebranded everything.
Yeah, like how Cracker Barrel rebranded.
Oh yeah, and then they unrebranded.
They did?
Yeah, they went back.
This is good news. This is good news. I'm so glad that they went back. That means they heard us.
I've never liked their food. Have you?
What are you getting at Cracker Barrel?
I always thought it tasted very, like, I'm gonna get like canceled. Here's my hot take of the day. I think Cracker Barrel food is very unseasoned.
Well, I mean, fair, but I always get the country fried steak.
Oh.
And it's so good.
I get like the fried fish, like whatever, is it whiting? I don't know what their fried fish on the menu is.
Some kind of cod probably, or something, trout maybe.
I'm just a breakfast food enthusiast.
Ooh.
So anywhere I can get breakfast food during a long road trip, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because I've never just like been to a Cracker Barrel just because. It's always like I've been on the road for 8 hours and I really want breakfast and there happens to be a Cracker Barrel 15 minutes off. Like,
I bet if I tried their breakfast food, I would think differently.
Yeah, I've never heard of someone going to Cracker Barrel and going for the fried fish, but I also just don't go for fried fish.
I've only been to Cracker Barrel once, and it was because my friend really wanted to buy Pokemon cards, and they're sold out in like.
Hold on. Why? They sell Pokemon cards at Cracker Barrel? They
sell Pokemon cards at Cracker Barrel. For all you Pokemon card scalpers, here's your next hit, Cracker Barrel. But you know,
people
like,
are pissed. You let the secret
I let
go.
the secret out. But like you go to GameStop where people are buying, they're scalping the cards. But apparently Cracker Barrel sells cards. My friend's like, I need Pokemon cards.
That's when you went.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she took me there, and we're like, well, we're here, we might as well eat. And I was like, I've heard about this in the text. I've heard about this in the lore. I gotta try this Cracker Barrel.
I'm sorry, I'm still hung up on the Pokemon cards. Like, I'm imagining them in between like a rocking chair and like wind chimes.
That was like you're not far off.
Apron.
They were in like these little tins, just like shoved behind some tchotchkes.
I'm gonna loop this back to candy, but one of the Cracker Barrels I went to years ago, they were selling very interesting Reese's flavors. So it was not flavors, but like it was like a Reese's with an Oreo in it, and then another one that had Reese's Pieces in it, and then another one that had like Crunch in it, or something like that.
Now, was this an official Hershey's branded Reese's, or like something they made?
No, it was a Reese's brand, and they had like different like things in them.
I've had some of those. Like I had the Reese's Pieces one. I've had the potato chip one. And
I haven't had that one.
These were not made by Cracker Barrel. These were...
No, it wasn't like a Cracker Barrel branded thing. It was like where you go to check out and they have like the candies there.
Oh, that's how they get you. They put them at the counter.
It always gets me. I love candy.
That's why we're here.
Falling for the marketing.
But yeah, I wanted to bring it back to candy and say that Cracker Barrel has some interesting candy there. So maybe we'll take a little road trip.
Buy Pokemon cards, buy interesting candy, and I'll get something that I actually like.
I'm nervous that I didn't actually press record.
You want to take a
Should
quick
I
question
take
check?
Let's pause. Let's
I'm not gonna stop this. This is real life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I am recording.
Yes.
Yay!
We are rough around the edges, and I think this should reflect that.
It's only episode 2. Give
It's
us a break.
only episode 2, you guys. Okay, anyway.
All right.
Back to
Back to
trick or treating.
Samhain.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, just recap. All Souls Day is
Right.
more or less replacing Samhain in the British Isles and anywhere else that the Christians have set themselves up as the dominant force.
Mm-hmm.
Samhain traditions are still in play. They're just a lot less of like the dominant culture. All right. So the poorest people in the community would go door to door asking for food, and eventually the tradition evolved, and they were given soul cakes specifically when they were going door to door.
Yeah.
And from the recipes I saw, they were something like a cross between gingerbread and a snickerdoodle. They had a lot of like warm spices in them, and they look like a little cookie that has like a cross in it.
Wait, we should try to make them.
I would love to.
A note from past me. If I wasn't finishing my homework at 8:30 this morning, I would have tried my hand at making soul cakes. You live and you learn.
Man, so we could have had soul cakes. All right, we're going to
Yeah.
have to make soul cakes.
We're behind the scenes soul cakes.
These soul cakes weren't just given out for free, though. People were given them with the expectation that they would be saying a prayer for the donor's deceased loved ones. Over time, this tradition became more popular with children rather than adults in need. So kids would go around and say, hey, I will say a prayer for whoever it is that you lost this year, whoever it is that you lost at any point during your life, but I would like a soul cake in return.
Something about that doesn't seem Christian.
Do you know about the indulgences?
No.
Oh, it's very Christian.
This
Really?
is very.
They're
no,
like,
don't-
I will do this for you if you give me something.
Yeah, and like, granted, the soul cake thing wasn't necessarily like the church going around. It was like neighborhood kids who were just like,
yeah.
"Hey, I'll say a prayer. Give me some food."
And they might not even have been like religious. They could have been
Yeah.
like just saying like, oh, if you go to this house and tell them you'll pray for someone, they'll give you a cake.
Give you a little-
Yeah, so it's not like the priest was going around just like, "I won't pray for you unless you feed me."
So it's a children's scam.
much like trick or treating today.
Yeah. Well, I see the
evolution.
process of evolution.
Is
Yeah.
Halloween a scam?
That's gonna be like the clickbaity thumbnail.
Halloween scam.
Is Halloween a scam? And it's Eiled's face, just like. But no, indulgences. So, back in, way back in the day, before the Protestant Reformation, the Catholic Church was doing this thing called selling indulgences, where, and this is a very, very, very oversimplified version of this. They would essentially say, "Hey, remember how your grandma died recently? It sure would be a shame if she was in hell or purgatory." And obviously, the person would be like, yeah, that would be a shame. What do I do to make sure my grandma doesn't go to hell or get stuck in purgatory? And then they were able to pay the church
Donate.
to retroactively forgive any sins and make sure that their loved ones got into heaven. This was like one of the reasons why Protestants exist in the first place. Martin Luther was really, really upset about that and started his own.
Oh wow.
We have Luther and his
Yeah.
I paid attention.
I really don't know that much about religion. I know some things. Like just a couple years ago, I would say I learned about what Easter is and why it. Like, could I tell you what it is? No, but I know it has something to do with Jesus. And I know Hallelujah Chorus is not a Christmas song; it is a Easter song.
Wait, Hallelujah is a Easter song?
It's supposed to be an Easter song, from if I recall correctly. Like that Hallelujah, like Hallelujah, yeah.
gotta be honest, I don't know that much about religion either.
I also
aside
don't know
from like
much.
the historical context. So
We should do communion wafers.
I've
that
never
might
had
be
one.
sacrilege.
I've never had one. Can I have one? I'm not baptized.
I think if you don't like bless the communion wafers, it's still just bread.
you can like order them off Amazon.
You can. You can buy them gluten free.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna get
How
some
do
for
you
Xander.
tell like the person at the mass that you need the gluten-free wafer?
I don't
Body
know.
I
of
don't
Christ
know.
is gluten-free.
Maybe they'll pray away the celiac disease.
Honestly, they might. Anyway.
We're gonna get us canceled.
I fully did not expect to be like diverging into the Protestant Reformation or gluten-free body of Christ. But the kids have taken up this tradition of offering prayers in exchange for soul cakes. Speaking of children, in Ireland and Scotland, kids were doing something awfully similar. They were going door to door throughout their community on All Saints' Day, but instead of offering up a prayer, they were peddling tricks. A song, a dance, a joke.
Similar to like the mummers, but they're
Yeah.
now actually going
Yeah.
door to door.
Yes.
Okay.
And now instead of it being like a troupe of adult mummers, it's like a kids thing. They
Okay.
go and they perform something.
Is that why people have kids? They just kind of like send them to do the things?
You'd be like, oh, we're outsourcing all of our labor to the
All of our
children,
mumming.
and now with all the what is it, the labor revolutions where we can't put the children in the mines, now we make them trick or treat instead. The parent tax for the candy. You ever go trick or treating, and then your parents loot all the good stuff while you're asleep?
No, my parents don't do that.
Oh, your parents love you, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. I would say your parents love you too.
They do. But man, but they take my Nestle Crunch bars. That was like the only candy my mom would like. Is Nestle
Well, don't
Crunch
worry,
bars.
we have
Yeah,
Nestle
we
Crunch
do.
bars here.
Ooh, I get my all those years.
I'm gonna
To
eat
have
yours.
some.
Yeah.
Just gonna take the ILED tax.
What do you got? Well, I'm not looking when you guys look. It's gonna take my Crunch bar.
Yoink.
Mom.
Anyway, sorry.
No, it's all good. Fast forward quite a ways to the mid 1800s, more specifically the Great Hunger in Ireland, which you may have also heard referred to as the potato famine. My understanding is that we're kind of moving away from that terminology
Mm-hmm.
because it undersells just how big of like a crisis and like humanitarian issue it was.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go with the Great Hunger. People were leaving Ireland in droves, and many headed stateside with their traditions in tow. It only took a few decades, though, for the traditions to undergo yet another change. Instead of praying or putting on a nice little performance, American teenagers did what they do best and caused a little bit of chaos. Pranking had become the most prominent Halloween tradition. In an effort to curb the relentless pranks, communities in the 30s organized the first modern trick-or-treating, essentially bribing kids to not wreak havoc. So instead of going out and pulling pranks, just go to your neighbors, they'll give you candy, just please stop egging their houses.
Right.
Please. So a little bit of bribery on the table.
Does that, I'm not sure if you're tying into this at all, but do you tie into like the night before Halloween at all?
I
Like
actually
night?
don't have any of that here.
Okay, because like that still is kind of a thing.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know what other communities call it, but when I was growing up, we called it Goosey Night.
Mhm.
I don't
Where
know,
did you grow up?
like up in Sussex County, New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Oh.
That's what they called it. We called it Goosey Night. It's the night before Halloween.
Yeah, there's
And you
also
go
Cabbage
and-
Night.
Cabbage. I've heard
I
of
thought it
Cabbage
was just
Night.
Mischief Night. I did not know
Mischief
there was
Night.
Yeah.
more than one name for this.
Yeah, there's different names for it, and like people would go around. They'll TP the trees. They'll do ding dong ditch. If they particularly hated a neighbor, they'll egg the house.
Yo,
Sometimes
they-
I've seen people salami cars.
salami a car.
It's supposed to, I
Ew.
think it's supposed to strip away the paint.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's also sounds very Italian.
But well,
Salami a car.
My neighbor across the street, a couple years in a row, got hit with the flaming bag of dog poop.
oh, that's bad.
Why are they?
That-
Are the? What do they do?
There was a real piece of work that lived on my block.
Oh.
The neighbor was very nice. Gary did not deserve that.
Gary,
Oh.
justice for
Justice
Gary.
for Gary. Hashtag justice for Gary.
But this kid who was like maybe 5 years older than us, I don't really remember, was like a nightmare, like driving around the block on his like very, very, very loud itty bitty tiny crotch rocket.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that
Oh.
type. And he yearly for a stretch was leaving the flaming bag on Gary's doorstep.
That is
Poor
so
Gary.
What did he have against Gary? Personal. That seems personal.
Yeah, I don't know. I was not involved. I just know that Gary was not happy.
So the Americans changing the tradition and pulling pranks is what led to Gary having flaming poop bags on his stoop.
Poop on the stoop.
Oh.
Poop on the stoop. Okay, they're organizing trick-or-treating, bribing the kids not to wreak havoc. It actually fizzled out pretty quickly, though, once World War I started, because... Nope, World War II. I have a typo in my notes.
Oh,
but,
typo.
that would have been around World War II. So once World War II started, trick-or-treating, or at least this like early version of trick-or-treating, starts fizzling out because there were so many rations on sugar that it became just like such an expensive luxury that nobody was going to give out candy to their neighborhood kids. They needed that sugar for legitimately anything else. And like prepackaged candy that you buy at the store would have been much more expensive because all of the sugar is being rationed.
Right.
Is that why they invented corn syrup?
I don't know, actually. My guess is that just because like our corn crops are like insanely subsidized because we produce so much of it, and like somebody needs to take it off of the farmer's hands. So.
Yeah.
Thanks, government.
Oh man, I'm gonna find a way to work the cheese caves into an episode.
Oh,
Speaking of government subsidizations. All right. In the post-war years, trick-or-treating came back bigger and better than it ever had been before because they were allowed to indulge in excess for the first time in years. A lot of these kids hadn't had sugar in a while, hadn't had sweets in a while, so when it comes back with a vengeance. And this is helped along by candy companies who saw the way these trends were going and started aggressive Halloween candy ad campaigns, fanning the flames that turned Halloween into the holiday juggernaut that it is today.
Wow.
The end.
Yay! So that's how we literally got to like fun-sized candies, because the companies were like, oh, people really want to give out candies, but they don't want to buy the full-size bars. Some houses would have the full-size bars.
The rich houses.
The rich houses. But for the most part, when you go to like trick-or-treat, you usually get like smaller, like fun-sized, bite-sized versions of like the full-size bars. So like they got pretty smart with their campaigning.
Yeah.
And the best thing is getting the candy the day after Halloween.
Ooh,
All Souls Day. 50% off.
Oh, the All Souls Day sale. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All Sales Day?
All Sales Day.
Should we try some candy?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I did hear Alana mention the Crunch Bar, so I think we should start with that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, this one's like a favorite. Usually, like I'll have Crunch in the movie theater, like the little bunch of Crunch.
Oh, but that is like a bunch of Crunch. It's like a very movie theater specific candy.
I'm looking at the so this was distributed from Parsippany.
Oh.
But it says distributed by Ferrero USA Inc. Exclusive. I think that means exclusively distributed by Ferrero.
Ferrero is the company that bought Nerds.
Really?
Yeah.
The chocolate? Like
I don't know if Ferrero's all is like just chocolate, but they bought Nerds once the Wonka company went under. Without
What
them,
business do
we
they
would
have?
not have our nerds gummy clusters.
That's fine. But I always think Ferrero Rocher.
I don't know if Ferrero and Ferrero Rocher are the same.
They're not?
Because, like, Ferrero is, like, I want to say Chicago is where Ferrero is.
It's Ferrero
And
USA Inc.
And then Ferrero Rocher. I don't know, that sounds European. But, like, Haagen-Dazs sounds European. But it's not. It means nothing. It's gibberish. The person who invented Haagen-Dazs wanted a name that sounded foreign and exotic to Americans so that they thought it was a more premium brand of ice.
German. It worked.
Are not the same.
They're not the same?
At least not what I can tell.
Interesting.
With this, like, overview. But Ferrero Rocher seems to be, like, a not subsidiary, but like a subsection of Ferrero USA, as well as Nutella, Kinder, and Tic Tac.
Tic
And
Tac.
Tic Tac.
And that's from the Ferrero website. So
Ferrero USA Inc.
yes, seems to encompass all of those different.
I thought
brands.
Nutella was Italian.
It might have originally been Italian.
And then we bought it.
And then it was like absorbed.
So that's why, like, when people go to, like, Italy, they always tell you to bring back the Nutella from Italy because the Nutella in America is not nearly as good.
I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't spend very long looking that up. I just saw like a blurb on the Ferrero website, so take that as you will. It may not be.
We might need to look
accurate.
into that a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Or if
close.
you know, you let us know.
Put it in the comments. What's up with Ferrero?
Crunch, classic.
It's a classic.
Love it. Love the texture inside. It also makes me feel like I'm fulfilling some kind of forbidden snack craving.
Got that little styrofoam texture
Yeah.
from the puffed rice.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I like Crunch, but I'm never gonna reach for it. You know,
Yeah.
if I end up with it, I'm never gonna be upset.
hmm
But it's never gonna be like my first choice.
I do agree though, because I feel like the chocolate on Crunch, it's like, it's a little bit more sugary than some of the other chocolate candies I've
It's like
tried.
very milky.
Very milky, very I would argue like that it's almost like not chocolate. I know it is, but like it's almost like a condensed milk.
Or like
kind of.
a chocolate flavored bar instead of
Yeah.
a chocolate bar.
I mean, it might be
Does it
that.
say?
Creamy milk chocolate. I guess no, it doesn't say flavored, but with crisp rice. And it says no added artificial flavors or colors.
Because these are all fun size. They don't have the ingredients on them, so we can't
Yeah.
look at them.
Yeah. But I'm gonna give that, in terms of like just chocolate, I'm gonna give it a 7.
In terms of a chocolate, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
I
That's
don't
fair.
like stuff in my chocolate. I
Really?
prefer I also strongly prefer dark chocolate to
Right.
milk chocolate.
All of these
I
are
feel like
milk
these are all milk
chocolate.
chocolate. I feel like the more stuff you put into it, the more you're taking away from that bean flavor. I love a good cocoa bean. Give me that nice 90% dark. Give me the darkest chocolate you have. I want to taste the dirt that the plant was growing in.
Interesting. You really are a purist, and we have no pure chocolate here.
We got the Hershey bar.
But that's milk chocolate.
That is milk
still,
chocolate.
You
But
know,
it doesn't have stuff in it.
most of the ones that we have here have stuff in them. Well, I'm looking forward to your other ratings.
But a Reese's though, that's like a Reese's is an entirely different beast. I don't even count that as chocolate. I count that as a Reese's. That's in its own subcategory of
Because it's more peanut butter. You're going
Yeah.
for the peanut butter, not necessarily the chocolate all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's try one more, and then I
do
think
Alana's.
Alana, you had something to share with us too.
Yes.
I
So we go for the Hershey bar.
okay.
I say we get some.
yeah. Do you want to split one with me, actually?
Yes.
Because this has like some sections. I think it might have 3 sections.
Perfect.
4 sections. Here. I will give you the bigger one.
I was gonna say break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, but this is not a Kit Kat.
Here you go.
Thank you.
All right. We're eating a lot of sweets today, so we're going to ration
We're rationing our chocolate
in honor of World War II.
for World War II for the troops. Our troops. I need to specify.
That's a classic. That's just like a classic taste.
I have had this debate with so many people. I love Hershey's chocolate.
Yes.
I like that it's like kind of sour.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's not like sickly sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like a lot of European chocolates because they are like very sugary.
Interesting.
And they don't like Hershey's chocolate by and large because of that like sour quality.
The
to
twang.
It. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does have a kind of. I almost feel like it's a little bit nutty. That could be because it's made in a factory that probably contains nuts and wheat and this and that.
I bet it says on here, made in factory that contains. You know what? Yeah, manufactured on the same equipment that processes almonds.
Yeah, there you go. Because they also make ones with almonds.
Yeah.
Well, the original formula for Hershey's was developed with. I don't remember the exact story offhand. We'll have to do an episode on this at some point. But it was like made with milk that had either spoiled or like curdled in the process of making it. So it was like soured milk that it was giving that like really distinct twang to it.
Yeah, it does have that kind of taste now that you say it.
And they like found a way to replicate that for like a not spoiled milk product.
I think
you
it's
know?
the buric acid is what they
I
add
think so,
to to start the spoiling process of the milk.
But I like it.
I do like it. I do like Hershey's chocolate. I like Hershey's chocolate syrup. I think it's the superior chocolate syrup. Some people argue that Ghirardelli has the best chocolate syrup, but I feel like it doesn't mix well, and it's more of a topping than a syrup that is supposed to mix.
Oh, if we're talking about a good chocolate syrup for mixing, for drinking, the Fox's You Bet chocolate syrup is by hands down my favorite chocolate syrup.
I've never tried it. I'm gonna have to try that.
It's like it's like an old timey. That's what like the egg creams are made of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's like when you go to like those old diners.
There's one in Bhutan that does like egg creams.
Oh, I bet they use Fox's You Bet.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to go and check. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Alana's segment. What do you have to tell us today?
So we can't possibly talk about trick-or-treating without talking about all of the scares that go on with, oh, you gotta check your child's candy. They're gonna put razor blades or poison or AK-47s in your child's candy. You gotta check the candy. And there really is not any evidence of people purposely going out and poisoning or tampering with candy that they give out to other people's children. But to their own children, that is a different story. You pull
what?
The whole reason why there's this big scare on people poisoning their children.
The candy?
Is because of a guy called Ronald Clark O'Brien, and he poisoned his own child's pixie sticks with potassium cyanide.
Oh my god.
And when he was found out, he was convicted and he was sentenced to death by lethal injection.
Oh my gosh.
And I know he also put in other poisoned pixie sticks into other candies that were given out, but like no other children were hurt. But it was more so to cover his tracks.
Oh, to make it seem like there's a bad batch or something.
Yeah, but I believe it was to this was very around the time of the Satanic Panic too. So another reason why this was all like a very big news story. And his son was like, this candy, this pixie stick, it tastes weird. the dad gave him some Kool-Aid to wash it down with, and I don't know if like that's what started the chemical. I mean, it's potassium cyanide.
Right,
I don't really know what it does to you. And let's see, Timothy O'Brien, his son, ended up passing away from his own father poisoning him, and that is why nowadays they're always like, oh, check your child's candy. You don't really have to worry about strangers. You really have to worry about your own parents trying to poison you.
Do you think a child trick-or-treater prayed for him?
Oh, what was it called again?
A mummer? No, well, these were Irish children.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the mummers were doing the, like...
plays on the corner, yeah.
And then the kids were just doing the prayers.
Yeah, but praying for his son that got poisoned by his own dad.
Is he, like, in the United States? Was this craze, like, in the United States?
Yes, because trick-or-treating is mostly an American thing.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because like we got all the Irish immigrants, so what they're bringing, so like that's why like it's not really a thing in like Italy or Russia. I'm just listing countries, because the Irish immigrants came here,
right.
They brought their cultures with them.
Yeah.
So in high school, one of my friends had a foreign exchange student from Austria, and this person came over, and she had never experienced Halloween or trick or treating or
in
ever.
America.
In her life, because in Austria they just don't do it.
They don't do it.
So we took her trick or treating for the first time ever. Like, we go to Party City, pick up some random costume. We're all high school, we're all 15. We're trick or treating, and we're like, oh, this is our Austrian friend. We're teaching her to say trick or treat in English because she didn't really speak English. He's like, when you open the door, just go trick or treat.
In Latin households, like obviously like the parents or grandparents don't speak, like they might speak fluent English, but it might be with an accent. So like growing up, I always would hear like trick or treat, and so like that's usually like a little meme that floats around in like Latin communities where you see the trick or treat, but it's not spelled like trick or treat, it's spelled like the way they phonetically say it, and I always find that funny.
I love that.
I love like little cultural. Like how they interact with other cultural things, and they just kind of make their own new like little hybrid.
It's like your own experience from it. Like there's other things that in Latin cultures, because of the accent when speaking English, it sounds different.
Mm-hmm.
But so like Walmart would be Walmart, or like McDonald's will be McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, but like I don't know, I just always find it a little interesting. Did you mention something about trunk or treat too?
Yes, so trunk or treating started in the 90s, and it was originally started like from like a church was doing that. So instead of like going around trick or treating, I don't know too much about like the history of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you gotta keep them so all the satanic panic, so you're not being exposed to the horrors of Halloween. It's all in people's trunks. But nowadays, trunk or treating has gotten super popular, especially in like certain like parts of the country. It's even more popular than trick or treating, because let's be real. If you live in an area where the houses are like miles apart,
right?
It's probably a lot easier to take your child to a parking lot and
let them go around.
Yeah, instead of go on a hike. But by the time you make it from one house to the next, you've burnt off your mini Hershey bar.
Yeah. Now what is a tricky tray? What is that?
That is not related to Halloween at all.
Really?
That's like a raffle.
Oh,
I just learned about tricky trays.
I thought that was a similar trunk or treat, but all the candy's on a tray instead.
They do a lot of them in the fall for whatever reason.
Okay.
So I feel like this is the time when you do start to see tricky trays happening at like churches and schools.
Yeah.
I know that like around Thanksgiving they're really huge for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's just a raffle where you're like essentially bidding on different like gift bags.
Oh. Okay, so you get like some tickets and then you put them.
Yeah, you put them like in the basket, and then the tray or whatever that you want.
Oh, I see. Okay, for some reason I thought that was tied because you got the trunk or treat, and then you
Right.
got the tricky tray,
And then the trick or treat.
and then the trick or treat.
And then all these other phrases.
Too many phrases.
Too many. I can't keep up.
I did request that we get Butterfinger, because I just love the texture of it. I don't know how you
Butterfingers.
guys feel about Butterfinger.
I love Butterfingers.
Oh, thank God.
They are okay. I think they are a little greasy.
They are.
Yeah.
But so am I.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this Butterfinger.
I will also try this Butterfinger.
This is the ASMR.
Ooh.
Little microphone.
Another Ferrero. These are all probably from the same.
They're
yeah.
probably from the same bag. Yeah. It's like crispy. I love that.
Mm.
That's good.
I'm looking. I'm trying to think of what is this stuff in a Butterfinger?
I think it's peanut butter. It's like a peanut butter toffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say it's almost like a peanut brittle toffee type of thing.
I will say, love Butterfingers. This is about my limit with Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Before I get like the worst stomachache known to man.
The bar is too much.
It's way too much.
The bar is definitely too
That
much.
is the perfect
But-
amount of Butterfinger.
Yeah, the fun size is perfect.
Yeah. And it also gets stuck in your teeth real
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I can't wait to brush my teeth.
Yeah, I love a good Butterfinger, but that's the downside is it gets stuck in your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Or the plus side if you just want to keep tasting it.
You just keep licking your teeth. Have a snack for later.
Save it for later. Rory, which candy do you want to try next?
What do we have left? We have Reese's Pieces, Kit Kat, and Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
Let's do the Reese's Pieces.
Ooh, I'm
I
so
think
glad
we
you
could
picked
just
Reese's
open
Pieces.
one.
Yeah.
Because we can just take
Yeah,
from the
for
same
sure.
one.
Let's see how good I am at opening these. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad.
There you go. I don't think the colors have any different flavor. I think they
No.
all just taste the same.
I like the color palette a lot because it
I do
reminds me of
too.
fall.
It does remind me of fall.
I love the color palette.
It tastes like E.T.
So interestingly enough, I think these actually don't have chocolate at all.
I think it is just peanut butter.
Mhm.
It's just peanut butter with a candy coating on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But that is good.
Yeah.
Because it's the Reese's peanut butter, and that's why you eat the
Mhm.
Reese's cup. It's not for the chocolate, it's for
Yeah.
the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and usually I'm not big on a candy coating. Like I'm not big on M&Ms, but I love Reese's Pieces.
Reese's
It is a
Pieces
nice
are my
coating.
favorite Halloween candy. Like, my favorite thing
Really?
to get in the bag.
I've never. I like getting the Reese's cup.
Mm-hmm.
I hate getting lollipops in my trick or treat bag.
You know what? Me too.
I
Yeah.
hate blow pops, and I hate Tootsie Rolls. Don't put stuff in my lollipop.
I don't hate them as a concept, but we were talking before we started recording about what candy you think should not be a trick or treat candy.
Yes.
I feel like anything that has that twist wrapper,
What twist wrapper?
you know how Tootsie Rolls
Oh,
are just
yeah,
twisted
yeah.
closed and the
Yeah.
lollipops are just twisted closed. I don't want some kid's hand in the bowl with the not
Oh.
securely wrapped thing.
Right. Okay.
It skeeves me out a little bit.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna say Raisinets because I don't like Raisinets, and that's my
That's fair.
only qualification.
You have plenty qualifications.
I mean, my only reason why I don't think it should be a Halloween candy, not because it's not good, not because it's not candy, not because it's has some weird wrapping, just because I don't like it.
I also don't like Raisinets.
I'm not going for Raisinets either. And if you disagree, let us know.
You know what else? Junior Mints. I do not like Junior Mints.
Now, is it because it's a chocolate and mint combination, or is it because of the texture?
I like mint and chocolate. It's that specific brand's combination of the two. It
Not
gives
good.
me a
What about a
stomachache.
York peppermint patty?
Ooh, those are good.
I'm picky.
Ooh.
Because I am so picky about York peppermint patties.
Interesting.
I like the ones that are a little bit thinner.
Uh-huh.
But around Christmas last year, I got like a big pack of the ones in the fun shapes, and they're a little bit fatter. And that like small difference made me dislike the whole thing. Like,
I agree.
Too much of the mint paste.
I agree that like ratios are super important, which is why like when we were trying the like pumpkin Reese's, like I liked that one, but I do prefer the Easter ones. And actually our friend Matt put me onto these because they do have the perfect ratio of chocolate to peanut butter.
The eggs?
The eggs.
I gotta try
the
egg this year or
it's good.
next year and see
I
how
do
I feel
associate them with Matt. He's very vocal about
Shout
his
out
love
to
of
Matt.
the Reese's eggs.
He puts them in the fridge and eats them cold.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. The best way to eat any we should have pre-fridged those.
We didn't think this through. All right, so I think we have Kit Kat and we have Baby Ruth. Is it Baby Ruth?
Yeah.
What is a Baby Ruth? What's in one? I don't really remember.
I know Babe Ruth is a baseball player, but I don't...
But it's not actually named for him.
Wait, are you serious?
I don't remember exactly the story behind the name, but it was named after somebody's baby. I think it was like a president's kid.
The candy bar is a Baby Ruth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is that the baby who fell in the well?
No, that's baby Jessica.
It's baby Jessica.
Well, you guys just know these babies' names.
I believe I pulled that one out of nowhere. But I'm 99% sure I'm right.
Oh, I
This
know.
smells
I
like
really
the Snickers.
do not like Babe Ruths.
Really?
Baby Jessica was the baby in the well. And Baby Ruth
Bader
was named after Ruth Cleveland, daughter of Grover Cleveland.
Oh, just after a
presidential baby.
From what I remember, I haven't had one of these in years, but they're just like worse.
It's like
Snickers.
a not Snickers.
Yeah, and that is not for
What
me.
is the bottom part? Like a
I think
fudge?
it is nougat, but I don't like it.
I'm not big on nougat.
I like nougat, but not this nougat.
What is that?
That's gotta be nougat.
It tastes fudgy though,
Mm-hmm.
like a dulce de leche.
But not good, because I like dulce de leche.
Now, if they made a dulce de leche Baby Ruth, would you try it?
Oh, of course.
You heard us. You heard us.
It's on
Baby Ruth.
record.
Dulce de leche Baby Ruth. Alana will try it.
I will try it. I can't guarantee I like it, but I will try it.
Yeah, I gotta say, that one's not
for me.
Not for me.
Those were an instant trade for me during the post trick-or-treating trade pools.
And were there people that would be like, oh yeah, I want that one?
No.
Oh.
Also, I would get stuck with them because a lot of my friends were allergic to peanuts.
But you'd also get the Snickers and the Reese's.
Yeah, but like, I don't want a Babe Ruth. And then I have to give away, but I also got the Reese's Pieces. You know, giving away like my Dots and my Twizzlers and my Nerds, especially back with the Wonka company. Oh,
The little Nerds boxes are so good.
Oh, yeah.
everything tastes better when it
God,
comes
so
in a
good.
little box.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, the Dots I do like, but I feel like the gummy texture was not what I was looking for.
I do not like the texture
I
of Dots.
always convince myself that I really like Dots. And they're another one that's occasionally in my candy jar at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll like grab one and then I'm always like, wow, these aren't what I thought they were. And I do this at least once monthly.
Interesting. I know that their green is a lime flavor. Little callback
Just
to our
for
first
you.
episode.
Lime enjoyer.
Lime enjoy. I like lime. I don't want a lime flavored candy.
Yeah, I love lime in savory dishes.
And in a mojito.
Ooh, yes.
Very good.
But like, don't put it in candy.
Yeah, I don't.
Put it over a steak. Put it over fish. Put it over chicken. Put it over
Yeah.
pork. Oh,
Nah, put it everywhere.
No.
Fine.
fine. You can have that. I'll allow
You
it.
can
When we
have
do
the
our
limes.
Halloween candy trade, I'll take all of your lime candies.
I will. I'll like separate them all. We have Kit Kat left. Does anyone want to split mine with me?
I'll have like half of one
All
of
right.
the
Do you want
bars.
the other half of
Yeah.
the one bar? I'll have a whole bar. It's fine. So we have Kit Kat here. This one's like a wafer, type of. Here, you just split that in half, and then split that in half. Now to be honest, I actually don't really like wafers, like standalone wafers on their own. I don't like, but Kit Kats, I do like Kit Kats. I think the chocolate coating like redeems the wafer.
How do you eat your Kit Kat?
I take a bite.
Yeah, just break off the bar, eat it.
Yeah.
Now, these are the Kit Kats in America are made by Hershey, and I know in Japan they're not made by Hershey. They're made by a different company, and they have like a bunch of crazy flavors. Like my favorite was like a strawberry cheesecake. They have a good banana one.
I like their golden one. That one's really good. They have a green tea one that's really good.
That's every time someone goes to Japan, like get me a bag of those.
How do you feel about white chocolate Kit Kats?
I'm not a fan.
No, I don't like white chocolate.
I actually like the white chocolate Kit Kats.
I'm not big on white chocolate in general.
I agree.
There's no chocolate.
I agree. Like white chocolate, like I'm not going for it, but if there is a white chocolate Kit Kat, I'm gonna have it.
That's how I feel about the white chocolate Reese's. I like them a lot.
Interesting.
But I feel like that's another thing where like the peanut butter is the star of the show.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily care so much about the chocolate.
Alana is a white chocolate hater.
I remember eating, I think it was the cookies and cream bars, which have the white chocolate, and I ate so many of them that I got sick and I can never eat white chocolate again.
Oh.
It ruined white chocolate for me forever.
I love the cookies and cream Hershey bar. Like I was saying that my dad in the last episode, I was saying that my dad would buy us, my brothers and I, like the same candy every week, and one of them for me was like a pound, not a pound, but like a huge bar of the cookies and cream Hershey's chocolate bar, and it was so good, but it got to the point where I was getting one every week, and I'm like, okay, this is not too much, but I still do like that specific bar, and they also make it in like a Hershey Kiss format, and it's just perfect. It's perfect.
I will eat white chocolate if it is swirled into another chocolate, and by that I specifically mean those seashell shaped chocolates.
What?
You know, like the Belgian.
Yeah.
I've never had those.
Me, I gotta pull up
Just like
the
unearthed
shell
memory.
chocolate.
I've never had shell chocolates. I've had rock chocolate. You ever seen those?
No, I don't
They
think
look
so.
like actual rocks.
Oh, you know what?
Like
I've
little
seen
pebbles.
them like online.
Yeah, like little pebbles. They don't taste great, but they're fun to have.
You have never seen like these chocolate shells?
Can you send me this picture too?
Yes.
But no, I've never seen those. I've never had those. Might have to try them for a future episode.
I could
yeah.
crush a whole box of those. They are fantastic.
Oh man. I think that's all the candy that we had.
I think so.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Babe Ruths are not good.
Yeah, not my favorite.
This was our Halloween episode. We tried a lot of chocolate here. It's a very rich flavor, so I feel like I just ate like a big dessert,
Yes.
like chocolate cake or something.
We're going out to dinner tonight, and I'm
Same.
so looking forward to something savory.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
I never want.
I think that's gonna fix me.
Yes, give me a chicken leg.
Ooh, yeah. We're going out to dinner too for someone's birthday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to something savory for sure. Thank you for watching our podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want us to review any type of candy or sweet treat that you think we should review, let us know in the comments. Make sure you like and
Like,
subscribe.
comment, subscribe.
And follow us on our Instagram. We have an Instagram now. It's at Sweet Tooth Society Podcast. And we're looking forward to the next episode next month. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.